Oh, planetarium. Is it good? Oh, it's pretty fucking good. Ritsa Sigiono Najot, the Binding of Isaac. Hello and welcome to the Binding of Isaac is what I just said in High Valyrian, because I've been watching some House of the Dragon. It is season 3, and so far, at the time of recording on the July of the 1st, 2 episodes have come out, and they've both been better than the last 2 seasons combined. Sort of. Especially last season. I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly whatsoever. Oh, hello, and this is for free. PJs, thank you very much. Wow, this is going well. But yeah, the first 2 episodes have been amazing, and apparently, according to the directors, or someone, can't remember if it was the director or not, apparently episode 3 and 4 are the best, or not the best in the season, but very good. So, what have we got in here? Episode 4? Sure. So apparently, yeah, those are going to be good, so I'm excited for them. At the time of this coming out, they will already have released, so I would have seen them. But as for now, I have no idea, but I'm so excited for them. But hello anyway, hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to today's episode. I don't know what episode this is, maybe 26, maybe 27, I really have no idea. But as I mentioned in the previous videos, I'm pre-recording quite a bit, which is quite unfortunate because, for example, some topics I'm going to talk about today are going to be so in the past and might be kind of ironic when I get to it. For example, the secret room's definitely up here. That's not the example I'm trying to say, but it's true, and it's nothing. But for example, last night, England played Democratic Republic of Congo, and we almost lost, but we managed to pull it back thanks to Kane, who should be getting the Ballon d'Or. But it was close, and it just means that by the time this comes out, we've probably gone out because we're playing horrifically. But next up, I don't even know who we've got next. I can't remember. Actually, no, I think it's Mexico. So by the time you're watching this, we might have lost to Mexico. We might have won. We might be into the quarterfinals. We might have won the semifinals. I really don't know how far in the future everything is. I'm really bad with it. Let's just go normal. Curse of the loss. That kind of sucks. We'll go in here because we have a ton of health. Okay. God, I'm so small. Yeah, I'm hoping the tournament. I hope we're still in the tournament. Do I think we'll win it? Absolutely not. France are going to demolish anyone that are in their path. Kylian Dictor is too good. This tier rate is amazing. I love this. But because I did not speak about any of the topics I have written down or had written down ages ago in the previous 2 videos, that means it's going to be even more out of touch when I talk about them today. Pretty fly. We love that. But yeah, today I want to talk about Supergirl, which, yeah, I was meant to talk about 2 episodes ago, but the last 2 episodes got distracted. Very much so. There was a lot going on. Not to say there won't be today. I don't know how it's going to go. I need to go back for my treasure room. We've already found a planetarium, so there's no point skipping out. And maybe the shop if we get some more coins. But yeah, there's so much I want to talk about now that I don't know if it'll be relevant at whatsoever when you're watching this, but I don't know. Still want to talk about it. God, Epic 4 is crazy. Look at this tier rate. That's insane. I'm just going to keep holding it down. There's a tinted rock top left. We don't have a bomb though, so that's kind of unfortunate. Arcade probably has something decent. God, there's so many pickups I want that I just can't grab. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, sure. Might give us drops. We need bombs. We need quite a few bombs. I'm gonna do this. Just spend my red hearts. Should be fine. And I'll pick up this as well. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, I did not know you can get that small to where you can avoid the hitbox of spikes. That's really cool. Is it only the top or is it the bottom as well? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna keep going at the top. That's so cool that I can do that. Nice. Now I will go in the shop. Wow, that's a great item. If only I'd gone here first, but it's fine. And we can take a bomb to maybe get the tinted rock. Deck of cards is also really good. I could buy the bomb and blow up these, but I don't think it's enough money. Yeah, I just need to find 2 cents somewhere. I mean, I could use the blood bank a little bit more. I'm kind of playing it risky, but I think we'll be fine. I'll be honest, I think we'll be very fine. And then we'll buy starter deck. What do we get? The sun card. Nice. We'll use that on the next floor, seeing as we're lost on this floor, so there's not really any point. Did I go right at all? I don't think so. Secret room cannot be there. Anyway, I've got no bombs. It's fine. Just prepare my tier rate for the boss. I can get him over to the right, or the left, sorry. There we go. Oh my god. Don't know how I didn't take damage there. I'm going to go angels today. I think I've got angels quite a bit, but I don't really have the health anymore. So we'll take the wire coat hanger and we'll leave. Maxed out on tiers now, which is great. I'm pretty sure at least. I think 5 is the cap, because I don't think we've got anything that goes over cap. I'll use the sun card as well. There we go. Map everything out. And in a second, I'll get my notes up that I wanted to talk about. Also, if you haven't noticed, I'm playing Kane today, because I haven't done a video on Kane before. And he's just a decent character. Decent damage. Not dreadful health. Not great health, but not dreadful health. Good pills. Good luck. And can open rooms without a key. So, or with like chests at least. Not every room, but still pretty good. Nice amount of keys. What's in here? Oh, both dreadful. I don't want either of them. I'm hoping there's a reroll somewhere, somehow, which there isn't, but yeah, I don't want either of those. I guess I can take the bra for the mom's transformation. Oh, I should not have gone in here. That was a bit stupid. I really want Diplo now. I really want both of these, actually. That's really annoying that I can't get either. Unless somehow there is, but there's no arcade. I don't know. Not good. But yes, I recently saw Supergirl, and I actually really liked it. It's getting so much hate, and I mean, there's obvious reasons for that, which I'll go over. Not valid reasons at all, but like it's obvious why people are. But no, I liked it. It wasn't best film of all time, but I thought it was good. There was so many moments where I was just sat there thoroughly enjoying it, and I don't think there was any point where I was like disappointed, or not disappointed. There was no point where I sat through it and I was like, oh, I don't like this. It was just, yeah, it was alright. It was good. Dad's Lost Coin is great. There's some more luck up. And we've got a bomb now, which we can look in the secret room with. Okay, I now need another bomb. But yeah, I made a long list of my criticisms, my loves and hates of the film. And I'm going to talk about them. So if you haven't seen the film, spoilers, I'd recommend going and seeing it. I really would. It is pretty good. Golden Heart, that's pretty good. Wait, that's money. I wish we had flight as well. Okay, we can do something with this. I can go in my cursed room. Cursed die, absolutely not. These are good pills though. Health up, nice. Bombs a key. Actually, yeah, I'm happy with that. And okay, that was quite bad. I lost way too much soul hearts there. What we'll do is we'll spawn Judgment here, blow him up for some deal chance, and that means we get this chest for free. Okay, that's mum transformation even more. I'll also blow that up. Okay, thank you for the heart. And then we'll blow up the shopkeeper as well. Okay, no money from that. I'll blow that up if I really need to at the end. But anyway, yeah, a lot of people have been hating on the Supergirl film, and this is purely just for misogynist reasons. I genuinely, after seeing the film, I don't see why people are hating. Like, if you go into any comment section, oh, Reverse Emperor, that's actually pretty good. If you go into any comment section on like Instagram or Twitter or anywhere, you'll see some like MAGA idiots posting like awful edits of Millie Alcock and just horrific edits of her face, making her look horrific. And she's a really good looking woman. I don't get it. I don't get why so many weirdos like harass and bully like actors, like, or just women in general on the internet like that. It doesn't really make sense. And I really don't get what they're like trying to prove or get at when they do it. And it's always on like alt accounts which have like no profile picture, no followers. It's just because they know they can get called out on it if they use their real accounts. It's really weird behavior. And it's also always the Snyder cultists as well, saying like Man of Steel was better. And I don't dislike Man of Steel. I mean, it's not a good Superman film, but I don't mind the film. I think it's carried by the soundtrack mostly. But I think it's an okay film. But majority of fans of those films just love to put everyone else down because they're so salty that their franchise is now gone. There is our Angel. Health up as well, which is pretty nice. Oh my god, a Sacred Orb! Hello! I'll 100% be taking that. And although this means we won't get money if we blow this guy up, but I would like to stay going Angels. Or would I? No, you know what? I'm not going to blow up the Angel. I'm going to blow up the donation machine and get Diplo. Wow, it stayed open. I get a second choice. That's tempting. Diplo could be good because if we get a Future Devil that's really good because of Sacred Orb boosting it, we can then Diplo it and get it for free and still be able to go Angels. Yeah, you know, yeah. But no, I think Millie Alcock did an amazing job of Supergirl. I really liked it. As much as I liked the previous versions of Supergirl, like I loved Melissa Benoist in the CW show, although the CW thing wasn't great, I thought she did a good job. It's just a shame that her Supergirl wasn't actually Supergirl. It was just Superman but woman. As much as I love Voodoo Head, I'm going to take Diplo. I could Diplo both of these actually. I'm not gonna. But no, I loved her in it, but it just wasn't Supergirl. What does Reverse Emperor do again? It's the next floor boss, right? 2 floors deeper. Ooh. You know, I'll do that right now. Okay, not the worst boss in the world. And then I loved Sasha Calle, I think her name is, from the Flash movie, which was a disappointment as a Flash fan. Flash is my favorite superhero. And yeah, waiting as long as I did for that film, for it to be what it was, I didn't hate it, but it just wasn't good. And not gonna lie, Supergirl was my favorite part of the film. She was so good in that. I also really liked the Smallville Supergirl. I forget the actress's name right now, but I really liked her. Oh, what was her name? She was in the Saw movies as well, or in one of the movies. She was in Jigsaw. She was in Jigsaw, yeah, the one where it's like set in the future and the past. It was kind of cool. Old bandage, thank you. That's good for devils in the future. Laura Vandervoort, I think her name is. She was really good anyway, and she was actually more of an actual Supergirl, like in terms of the character. I feel she wasn't just Superman, but woman. But no, yeah, Millie did really good in this film. So I feel really bad for all like the backlash, like, and the really just the stupid criticism on it that just doesn't make any sense, and all the hate. But she is back for Superman Man of Tomorrow next year, and she has a main role in it apparently. So I'm happy for her, and I'm excited to see it because that should be really, really cool. I think Secret Room's here. I'm just gonna take the gamble. It is. Okay. But anyway, let me actually get into the film and talk about it. I'm gonna go through the negatives first. Well, not negatives, but just criticisms in general. First thing I've got written down was not enough power variety, which is the exact same thing about I said about Superman, which I don't know if I made a video talking about that, but it was my criticism of Superman. There wasn't enough use of his powers, or at least the variety of them. There was barely any, in the Superman film, there was barely any X-ray. There was like one freeze breath. There was quite a bit of laser, but there was like no, or barely any super hearing, maybe like one use of it. And it was the same thing for Supergirl. Like, this is a character, like, these are characters that have so many different powers that just, I feel like they're not represented enough. So in this film, she used super hearing once, she used X-ray once, she didn't use her frost breath at all, but she did use her lasers. And it seems to be what, like, they're doing quite a bit, is they're just ignoring majority of the powers. My reflection's great, other than obviously light and super strength and everything, and speed. And they're just focusing on the lasers, which is cool. Everyone loves a laser, and getting into that later, the lasers were amazing in this film. But yeah, I was just a bit disappointed. Oh my, that's a lot of fool's gold, which I can't actually go and get, which is quite unfortunate. Yeah, I was really disappointed in the film. I was like waiting for more powers, but there just wasn't much. So yeah, that was quite unfortunate. Second thing is not the most interesting villain, which you get sometimes in these superhero films. But yeah, I really didn't care about Krem at all. But I get it was an adaptation of the comic, not a direct one, which people have been pissed off at. But yeah, I get that he's that he was the antagonist in the comic, and they would keep staying truthful to that. But he didn't look anything like the comic, apparently. I've seen some people complain about that. Ooh, golden bomb, nice. But yeah, he just wasn't that interesting. I've got no soul hearts, so I'm just going here. Nice and easy boss, so we're fine. My reflection has boosted us heavily. No deal, that kind of sucks. I could have blown someone up. Maybe that's on me. I feel like super secret's up here. It is. Batteries, okay. Yeah, Krem just wasn't, I didn't think he was anything special. So I was a bit disappointed in that, but is what it is. Do I duplicate mystery gift? No. I'm just going to take one mystery gift. I'm also going to take the soul heart, and then I'll put the mystery gift in the secret room. Black Lotus, not bad, I'll take it. One criticism I also had was too much Lobo. And don't get me wrong, I liked Lobo. Once again, I'll be talking about him in a bit. But I feel like there was too much. For a Supergirl film, they focused too much on him. Especially when he wasn't even in the comic the film is based on. So that was a bit weird. But I do like Jason Momoa as Lobo. And like I said, I'll get into that when I talk about the positives. Another thing, she was nerfed for the majority of the film. Like, she just felt way too weak at so many points. And I get there's a lot of points where she was either on a planet with a red sun or a green sun, or, ooh, Guppy's head. I could duplicate that and get another Guppy thing. Or like she was too drunk or poisoned. But like, that's what I mean. There was so much that they did to nerf her to where she wasn't performing at her full potential, which is something I want to see because canonically she is stronger than Superman, which so many people, like, all the fragile people that have been complaining about her and hating the film just because of her, they're going to hate to hear that. But it's true. Supergirl is canonically stronger than Superman. And I really want to see that in Man of Tomorrow. I want something to happen. Maybe Brainiac takes over her or him, and she beats him in a fight, because that should happen. But yeah, I felt like she was just too weak in this film, which was really sad to see. Until the end. Which, I mean, maybe that's what they were doing the whole time. Just being like, oh, I don't know, just building up to her beating the fuck out of everyone when they think she's weak or whatever. I don't know. Another thing that I haven't done my research on this, so I might look like a complete idiot. Because I don't know if it is how that is in the comic that it was based on. But in this adaptation of Supergirl, she is born after Kal-El. He is born first, and then she's born like 8 years later or something, I think. Or like 3 years later? I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's 8. And then, yeah, she lives out on Krypton for like, I don't know, 20 years or something. While it's just Argo, just the city after the rest of Krypton was destroyed. And then she gets sent off to Earth to go follow him when Krypton eventually is too unstable because of the kryptonite poisoning. But yeah, it was just weird because every adaptation I know of Supergirl was that she was born like 11 years before him or something, and then she watches him fly off, and then she also flies off after him. But the reason why she doesn't appear on Earth at the same time, Aquarius is pretty good. The reason why she's late to Earth compared to him, and is then younger than him, despite being older than him, is because of the Phantom Zone, which is another thing I'll get into. There was no Phantom Zone mentioned whatsoever. So there was no Phantom Zone in her origins of getting to Earth. And another thing I realized, because I saw it online, that a big part of the ending of the film, or the ending of the comic, is that Krem is imprisoned in the Phantom Zone instead of being killed. But because there's no Phantom Zone in the film whatsoever, that doesn't happen. So he can't be imprisoned there. So I don't know, I feel like they should have included it, unless they're saving it for PhD. I don't need that, I've already got better PhD. Yeah, I don't need that. But yeah, unless they're saving the Phantom Zone for some big, like, thing later on in the universe. I don't know, I thought it was just a bit weird. It's just something they could have easily incorporated. Yeah, I didn't understand that. Do I blow up a keeper? I think I should. I have enough bombs to get a bit more chance. Should be fine. We should be able to get a deal here. Oh my god, how did I not take damage there? I was looking at my phone. Secret room. Just hearts. We need to find a blood bank or something. There's so many. Kara's parents in the film also confirmed the fact that Clark or Kal-El was being sent to Earth to conquer it and just take over the world. Which, I mean, I voiced my opinion before, which you wouldn't have heard because it wasn't in the video, that oh my god, that broom is big. That I didn't like that fact in the Superman film that, that Kal-El's parents were telling him to go conquer Earth. I just didn't think it was right. And then there's theories that it was Brainiac, and it still might be Brainiac, and we'll find out in Man of Tomorrow. But more of the Void's not bad here. But do I want to take it? I don't know. Because then I'll be stuck into Devils. I could Diplo it. No, I'm not going to take it. Can I get through here? No. I'm not going to take it. It's still open again. But I'll explore the rest of the floor in case there's anything else here. Ow. Yeah, it's weird that that it was an actual plot point. Because the theory was that Brainiac changed the message from Superman parents. But here we're seeing it on the planet, like, at the time of them saying it, and that's not a recording that could be edited by Brainiac, unless Brainiac already took over the planet and coerced them. I don't understand. I just didn't really like that. So yeah, it's a bit weird. And also another fact is that when Kara then gets to Earth and sees Superman, although she can't speak English at the time, she doesn't even say in Kryptonian or like speak about it whatever when she's learned English. She doesn't ask him why the planet's not conquered. She doesn't bring it up at all. Unless that's another thing they'll bring up in Man of Tomorrow. But yeah, it was just, I didn't really understand why it wasn't a topic of conversation at all, seeing as she was literally said or told that that's what's happening and that's where you're being sent to. Unless I just misread a bit of the film and she was told that that's not the case anymore, or to not do that. I don't know. I don't know if that's poor media literacy from me, but it just didn't make sense to me that it wasn't brought up or questioned whatsoever. I was also quite disappointed that there was no end credits, but that is just me being spoiled. I would have liked a silly little one. I can use the blood bank here. This is really good. I was expecting even just a silly one like in Superman, where it was just like with him and Mr. Terrific. I would have liked something like that with Supergirl. Blood bag, that's nice. I wish I'd spin down. You know what, I'm going to take the biggest gamble and try and find spin down right now. Where could it be? Where could the secret room be? I mean, not where can spin down be, because it's probably not going to be anywhere. There's another blood bank there. Below? Yes. Greed. No, so no spin down. That's fine. Got a lot of money now, though. And I'll take the blood bag. We can also use the one over here, which is the exact same place I got Brimstone last video. Okay, the Coin of Hearts didn't exactly give me as many hearts as I wanted. Yeah, I mean, I do know that James Gunn talked about it before, where he said there was going to be like no end credits in the DCU unless it needed to be, and that's fair. I'm just gonna leave. I spent way too much time on this floor and in the game in general. Another thing, too much kryptonite. Way too much kryptonite. I need to go get my Emperor card again, actually. But yeah, I don't know how Krem had like kryptonite on hand, unless I'm just stupid and it's way more like common a material than I thought. But I would have thought that kryptonite was only available on Krypton. And if it's destroyed, I mean, maybe massive chunks of it flew into space and people mined it from like big like ore deposits in space or something, if that even makes sense. I don't know. I can get PhD if I want now. You know, I don't really need pills anymore because I've got max tiers, and tiers are kind of what you, yeah. I'll take it anyway because it's free, and then I'll take starter deck. Also take this because I have so much money. But yeah, what the... Yeah, being tiny is just so good in this game. Yeah, just too much kryptonite. I mean, I know that's like the one weakness for... God, these arcades aren't great. I know that's the one weakness for Superman and Supergirl and just Kryptonians. You can get more than one blood bag, and I did not know that. Okay, I'll take another. But like, I don't know. I just didn't like the fact that every single... Like, I didn't like the amount of kryptonite in the film. I think it's just a bit of a weak way to nerf them. Like, Magic would have been a cool way to do it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just chatting out my arse here. I also was wondering who Superman was talking to at the end, before the end of the film, to Supergirl, when he was saying, I could have used your help with this last one. I don't know, like, if that's set right after the first Superman film, which I don't think it is, because we'd already seen them together at the end of the last Superman film and he didn't bring it up. But unless those are like a week apart, I don't know. But I didn't know if he was talking about a different villain that happened off screen, or if he was talking about Lex. So I had no idea. Blow him up. All the mushrooms as well. That's pretty nice. I could go straight to the boss, actually. No, I'm on Dank Depths 2. Thank God I didn't do that. This isn't so much like a criticism of like, oh, I didn't like this part of the film. I kind of wish he brought Ruthie to at the end. Like, to celebrate like one, like, because I know they went off to celebrate like one more day of her birthday. But it would have been cool to see it happen on Earth. Just show Ruthie Earth for a bit. But I don't know if that would have messed anything up with like planet, because I already know people don't like aliens on the planet. Although she looks human. But like, well, she is human, but like she's not from Earth. But oh, okay. I don't even know if I might cut out there. C-section, hello. I thought I'd be able to get through this gap. I cannot. That's fine. C-section is amazing, especially with the tiers we have. Yeah, that's very good. And my reflection, so the range is massive. Yeah, this is good. Ow. Wait, what? How did I... What? Is this a glitch? Wait. If you're like tiny from Pluto and you have almost max speed, you can go over gaps. What was that? Like, that's weird. It's like at like a certain angle you can go through, but like at other angles you can't. Like if I do a loop and get my speed up, then I can't. That's really weird. I've never seen that before. Last criticism, which isn't even of the film itself, it's just of my experience at the cinema. Once I got out of the cinema, I also sat through the whole of the credits and on my own. There was no one else there because they all knew there was no credits or didn't care enough. So yeah, that was great. Although sometimes I actually like to look at the credits and see the people that worked on it. So I did just skim through and try to read the names. That's my last thing, so it's not really any point grabbing that. It's fine. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I got out of the cinema and went to the toilet, as you do. And I had a Tango Ice Blast when I went to the cinema. But it wasn't done yet. I'd only had half of it because I was locked into the film and I got a weak bladder, and I knew that if I drank too much of it, I'd have to go to the toilet halfway through the film. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to miss anything. So I still had half of it left. Oh my god, voice break. I still had half of it left that I was going to drink on the way home, on the walk back, because it's like a half-an-hour walk. And it was a hot day. So I was like, okay, I'll go to the toilet, but I didn't want to bring the drink in the toilet, even though there's no one in there. I didn't know that at the time until going in there. But I was like, okay, I'll put my drink outside on the floor, around the corner, where no one can see it, so no one takes it, and I can have it, I can pick it up on my way out and then take it. But anyway, I was just keeping it safe, pretty much. So, tell me why I come out of the toilet and I see this man, this worker. Great damage. How's that no deal? I'm gonna go down today. Yeah, tell me why I walk out the toilet. I wasn't long at all. I was very quick. And I look to my left, and there's the worker that he's cleaning up. He's got his like little trolley with the bin and everything. And I look at him, and he's got the Tango Ice Blast in hand. He hasn't tipped it in the bin or anything. And I go, hey, that's mine. I didn't finish it. He gives me a smile and chucks it in the bin. Like, what? Oh my god, I've lost my deal chance because of that. Like, what the fuck? How is that right? Like, that Tango Ice Blast, for the record, it cost me like £5 or £6. I shouldn't have bought it, but by the point I'd already asked for it, and I already asked, like, she asked if I wanted the large, and I was like, yeah, you know what, why not? I'm at the cinema. Came out to £7.50 or something. I was like, actually, sorry, how much is the cheaper one? Could I have that one instead? And then she was like, yeah, no problem. It was like 50p cheaper. And at that point, I couldn't then say, actually, I want the large instead, please. So I was like, okay, right, I'll just take the medium. And because I'd already asked for us to change it once and didn't want to change it again, I also couldn't then ask, actually, never mind, I won't get one. She'd already had to change the buttons a couple times to, like, change what I wanted, and I felt bad. So, yeah, I ended up just having to buy that expensive drink, which was good. I'm wasting too many hearts here. What am I doing? But yeah, the drink was good, but I didn't actually get to drink all of it in the end, so I wasted all that money because that damn worker who did a great job. Well done to him. Like, I respect you for working and cleaning up and everything in the cinema. But, God, just the fact that he looked at me and smiled after I said it was mine and still put it in the bin when it was half full on a hot day and it was an expensive drink, that really pissed me off. That soured the mood of the film. I really defined some hearts here. Secret room down here. Okay, or I'll miss completely. Okay, can the C-sections please stop hitting the bomb? Oh my god, with the Ep4? This is crazy, I didn't realize. Hello. I should have actually paid him out to get some health up, maybe. It's fine. Anyway, let's get on to the positives of the film, because like I said, I really did enjoy it. Oh, thank you for the secret room. Okay, Super Greed. I'm surprised we didn't get Super Greed or Greed during the actual shops. That was surprising. But yeah, let's get into the positives. First thing that I absolutely loved was her laser eyes. Because it wasn't like Superman's where they were just tiny little lasers. 2 soul hearts is nice, thank you. And hold on, before I get into more talking, get ready for a scream. My god, it actually is fucking crazy. Okay, I was not... What? Oh, we have orb, that's probably why. Yeah, Sacred Heart, thank you very much. Oh, I should have diploed it. You know what, it's fine. We can diplo the chests in the dark room. That was my plan the whole time. Never mind. Oh my god. I was not actually expecting that. Wow. Look at the size of those C-sections. Take the key piece as well. Actually crazy. Let's keep going down. But yeah, laser eyes were great. They were like fucking brimstones, to put it into Isaac terms. Like, not just brimstones. It's like the difference between when you have like as tainted Azazel brimstone and then getting like a double brimstone, or like a mega blast, or Azazel's rage, or soul of Azazel. Any of those massive, or like this, like. Okay, that's actually quite a small beam. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, the lasers were fucking massive, and it was so cool to see. There were so many cool moments where it was just, yeah, really, really cool to see. So I loved the lasers. And it kind of almost a little bit made up for the not being enough of the other powers. I'm just going to teleport to the boss, I'm not going to lie. That was very quick. And we get a devil. Nice. Oh, see, Dead Cat is tempting. Yeah, you know what? I'll take Lusty Blood, then I'll take Dead Cat, because that's almost guppy. We still have a little bit of health left. So we could take Devil Deals for free. I shouldn't have gone in here. That was actually really stupid. We're now to 1 health. Okay, let's try not die. Ooh. Let me keep talking about how much I like about the film. I like that she was drunk a lot. It was cool. It was just, she just looks cool as fuck. Although I don't know the utmost about the comics of Supergirl, I have heard that she is like that. And yeah, no, it was cool. It was just different, and I liked it. After seeing the Supergirl, the CW one so often, it was nice to just see her just be herself. I don't know. It's cool. Golden Bomb. I'm just gonna go to the boss. Thank you, Golden Bomb. I also really liked the Argo backstory. So that's cool to see. I mean, in pretty much every backstory of the Kryptonians, Argo's like the last city that survives. So it wasn't surprising to see. But it was cool. It was really cool. I liked seeing it in the little dome. And to go with it, Kara's grief, like there were some really powerful scenes there with her and Ruthie. Just talking about all of that. Thank God we're not blind. Let's diplo this. We'd like Brimstone if possible. There's Brim. Damocles is cool. We'll 100% take Brimstone. Is there anything else I want here as well? Does Eye of Belial work with C-section? It might. Anyway, we'll take Brimstone first. We can go through all of these hearts. The Pact actually is free. Dry Baby's pretty good as well. Conjoined would be good, although I have no progress to it, so maybe not. It's annoying we didn't get a single Guppy item. Do I take... Yeah, I'll take Dry Baby. I'm not going to take Damocles because there's no point. Because there's no pedal... Actually, no. There's pedestals next floor that will double. So I will take Damocles. I'll activate it, and then we'll take the Pact, and we'll stay alive. There we go. And that is pretty good. My reflection makes it a bit weird, but it's still fine. Oh, it's all twisty. Oh, yeah, because homing of Sacred Heart. Nice. Do we have an item that gives us more chests? No, we don't have Guppy's Tail. We only have 1 luck. That's pretty lucky to get that right there. Devil card? Sure. Right. I've been so slow with talking about this, or like, I've been talking about it in so much depth that it's taking forever. Apologies for that. This video might be long. Oh my god, I'm 1 health now. I liked Crypto a lot. Crypto was cool. Although, apparently in the comics, instead of Kara going off to... Oh my god. Kara going off to like try and save Crypto's life, apparently he's just fine, and she cures him in the comics, and then he goes on the journey with her. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would have preferred that, but I did like the Crypto we had in the film. It would have been nice to see him more, obviously, but the scenes we had of him was good. First use of her powers in the film was amazing as well. I really liked that. It got me a bit emotional. I don't know, like the music. I love her theme. I like this. That's a bit too far for me unless we get explosion immunity at some point in this floor. But yeah, just the music, the cinematography, Soul Hearts, nice, thank you. And just the way she used the powers, the scene just had a lot of weight to it, which I really liked. And yeah, it got me a bit emotional. It was really, really, really cool to see. Following on to that, yeah, soundtrack, amazing. I really liked it. Not as good as Superman soundtrack, because, I mean, it's the iconic original Superman theme. But for, like, an original theme, as far as I'm aware, I don't think it was a remake or, like, remaster of any other Supergirl theme in the past. As much as I do love the CW Supergirl theme. That theme is amazing. But no, it was a really good theme. And I'm excited to hear it in the future films again. Her suit also looked amazing. Really, really amazing. For sure, one of, if not the best suits I've seen a Supergirl in the films before, or, like, any media. Really, really cool. And I hope they don't change it up at all in the in Man of Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that behind. There's been a small dark room. I could look for a secret room, actually, I guess. Did I just miss that? No, I don't know where this is. Unless it's here? Yeah. Could get Magic Mushroom at the end here. We do not. That's fine. Some of my favorite scenes in the film as well were also her scenes with Clark when she first came down to Earth, and the end scene and everything. Just their chemistry is so good. I feel like they've done such a good job with the casting that it felt, I don't know, it was really, really good chemistry on the scenes. And once again, I can't wait to see more of it in Man of Tomorrow. We should kill Lamb very quickly here. Nice, good stuff. Let's go to Delirium. Lobo, I did like Lobo. I thought he was good. Jason Momoa, amazing casting for it. He was very funny as well. But like I said, I do feel like there was maybe a bit too much of him. But yeah, that's not to say that he wasn't good in the film. It's just maybe they could have used him a little bit less. I don't know. He didn't have like a shit ton of screen time, but he had more than I think he needed. I also like that at the end she killed Krem, although some people don't, because in the comic she didn't kill Krem. She instead... am I stuck here? Fuck. I might be stuck. If I exit and come back, I'm not going to be there, right? Good, okay. But yeah, in the comics, apparently she just lets him live. Not lets him... She traps him in the Phantom Zone, like I mentioned earlier. But obviously she couldn't do that this time, and instead of letting Ruthie kill Krem, she killed Krem herself. I kind of like that. It shows that she is different than Superman. She doesn't mind killing. She is more ruthless. She was, like... She grew up on Krypton, so it makes sense that she is more brutal. So, I did like that, even if other people preferred the comic. Not to say the comic isn't better, because like I said, I haven't fully read it. I've just seen people talk about it, and maybe I'd prefer it if I read it. But yeah, I didn't mind. As only watching the movie, I did not mind what they did with it. I loved that at the end as well, Kara confirmed that she's staying on Earth. This could be delirium, it's not. Which we already knew, obviously, because we knew the stuff about the next film. I'll take Speedball. Actually, I get both of these. Does this do anything, Pandora's Box? No. Yeah, it was just really cool to see her saying to Superman that she's staying. It was a nice moment. And last thing I want to talk about is the end fight scene, which there's been so much hate on it because of the needle drop, which I honestly didn't care about because I don't know. I have no relation to the song that was playing. I'm not that knowledgeable on the original, and I know that the one in the film, I now know. Ooh. What's my first item? First item was Pluto. I don't really want to get rid of that, so I'm not going to. Yeah, I didn't know anything about the original song, so I didn't know that at the time that the one in the film was a not remix. What's the word? Rendition. But I thought it fit the scene well. I kind of liked it, which was sort of surprising. Holy cow, that's rare. It was surprising to come out of the film and seeing so many people hate on it. Like, oh, they should have used the original song, or oh, it just didn't fit. But no, I thought it was alright. I thought it fit well enough. And the end fight scene was so good itself. She was finally just being strong and beating the fuck out of people. Yeah, I liked it a lot. So yeah, overall, I really did like the film. Like I said, there was parts that I didn't like, which I've talked about today. But overall, enjoyable film. And it's crazy how many people are hating on it out of pure misogyny or just stupidity. You can have your own opinion on it, of course. You can, if you didn't like the film, you didn't like it. But the reasons people are giving, it doesn't make sense. Oh, hello, Delirium. We should be able to make quick work of him. If he shows his face, hello. Pop the Devil card, why not? And the Empress. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. Even though it's not his face. Oh my god, he's not going face form today. This is quite rare. Normally, we'll eat him up in a second with a build this strong. But he's just refusing. I don't mind that, though. Can actually show the power of the build. There we go. Face form. Okay, that's going to be it. I think that's actually perfect. I finished talking about everything I had. The last thing in my notes was the end fight scene. That was a long 50 minutes of talking about Supergirl, though. I don't know how long the actual video is going to be, but nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed. Apologies if you didn't care about Supergirl whatsoever or what I had to say about it, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Damocles somehow has still not fallen on us, and I think we got hit a while ago. It'd be great if it fell now for comedic effect. Do not twiddle like that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm hoping that by the time this goes out, England has kept winning in the World Cup. Oh, don't scare me like that, Delirium. But yeah, at the time this goes out, I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't even know when this is going to go out. Let me check the calendar. This goes out on the 18th, I think, or 25th of July, which is crazy. That's really late. And I'm recording on the 1st of July. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I'm yapping too much. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And remember, every Friday is a new Isaac video. And I hope you enjoyed the last videos as well, because I have no idea how they're done yet, because I haven't uploaded them yet. But yeah, let's just go. I'm done. I'm talking too much. Have a good rest of your day, and goodbye.